Mike 51. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. He'll find Metcalf. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. The first carry for C.J. Prosise. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Mike 51. I'm coming for you. You mine. Check.
Third and long. It's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. First and 10 at the 19. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's go, D. 25. He's checking. Crash.
Wilson turns and gives to Prosise. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up. First and goal.
14.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 10 yards out. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Jameis to throw it. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. I got you.
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston. He completes it to Jones. The 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, 46 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Hey, watch the ball. Hey, Mike 51. Double dog, that's the way.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10 And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man, that's Josh Gordon. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Wilson, operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. It's caught. Lockett. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On third down, Wilson under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. You're not ready. You're not ready. Mike, gun. Got one. I got one.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Open man is Gordon, complete. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Hey, 0.
First and 10 at the 35.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Watch out. At the 25-yard line.
Check. Fair. Friday. Good time.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Left side complete to Lockett. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
36, wait. 17.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Now Myers for the extra point. And that one will give them the lead here as we approach halftime. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now Winston, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Winston. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Winston now to throw on first down. He completes it to Evans. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
Ready. Blue ready. Vamos. Let's go.
First down, Winston. He finds his target. It's Evans. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Winston, the offense, with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now a first down carry by Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Hey, alert 3.
From the red zone now, Winston escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big play that time for the Seahawks. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Wilson going to hand it to Procise. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
He was brought down by Levante David. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And some space here. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one good for 37 yards. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. From 3 yards out, as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays, really hurts the team on defense.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many play callers in the red zone worry about the negative effects of a play that they're about to call. But this guy, all he's worried about is gaining yardage and putting the ball in the hands of his playmakers.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bucs' 8-yard line.
A second down carry for Procise. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. This is Carson. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
It's a gain of 2.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Here's Carson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your play.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Mike, 45.
The Seahawks take
Let's go,
over
Keith.
first
Big
and
series
10
right here.
at
We
the
got to step it up.
41-yard line.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
14.
First and 10.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Check it backer.
Now it's Carson. And an alley to run. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run with Carson. And